what's going on. My headset's not working. We'll try this old fashioned, right? Ellie sends it over. Puck comes back. Out front, stopped by their goalie. Now rebounded by the Monarchs. Sent back by Layla, and the Monarchs send it back down. Avery's going to pick it up in the back ice. Monarchs come up and grab the puck right back. Owen's going to sneak back out of the zone. They'll have to reset. 12:07 remaining in the second period. Puck comes down. Avery grabs it, goes for a centering pass. Gets taken down. Emma gets taken down, but no call. And the Monarchs are going to come out with it. They go to bring it up ice. As Hefner comes on the ice, she skirts over there quickly and picks her up. Here comes Hefner up the ice. Hefner with it behind the boards, or behind the net, picked off by the Monarchs. And here comes the Monarchs up the ice. Stop, stick, and stop, and they're going to score. And they're going to have a 1-1 game. Monarchs grab the puck off the face-off. They turn, bring it into the zone. The Monarchs have it in the back right. Whiffs on that one. Now out to neutral right. Picked up by the Monarchs. Here they come up the ice again. That at neutral ice. Hefner's going to steal that one away. Hefner grabs it, turns, sends it down into the zone. Sorry, trying to bring the camera with me. Addy with it, sends it across over to Jansky. Jansky brings it into the zone. Now it gets knocked back out. They'll have to reset. Jansky grabs the puck, dumps it down into the zone. 9:46 left in the second period. Kelly with it now, goes for a centering pass. Wagner trying to battle it out. As Ellie comes out with it, takes a shot off the side of the net, gets the rebound. Now here comes the Monarchs back up the ice. Sends it across the ice. Well, that should have been offsides, but Avery grabbing the puck. Turns, comes up, has a little bit of pressure put on her, and the Monarchs steal it away. They're going to bring it up. Goes for a Their centering pass blocked away. It's their rebound. Back out to their point. Point's going to fire one down, deflected. Rebounded, shot behind the net. Monarchs pick up the rebound. They send it out to a wing. Wing sends it back out here to their point. Point's going to fire one down, deflected there by Addy. Addy with it now behind the net. As Wagner getting in there, trying to get that puck back, and she does. Turns, fires it out of the zone. Monarchs able to keep it in. Takes a shot. That one blocked by Ellie. And Addy goes to bring it up ice. Now into the zone is Ellie with it. She comes up, takes a shot, stopped by their goalie. Puck's loose out front. And that one's going to get knocked down. They wave off icing. As Avery sends it up over to Layla. Layla goes, brings it into the zone. Takes a shot just a bit outside. Monarchs go to bring it out of the zone as Avery's back at neutral ice and fires it down into the zone. The Monarchs will pick it up. 7:26 remaining in the second period. Puck behind the net. As Charlotte grabs that one before it goes out of the zone, and she fires one down. And that one's going to be a trip. And that'll be a Monarch power play. As Layla will go to the sin bin for the tripping call. .55 left in the second period. As Wagner goes to face off, puck comes back, fires it down off of Peterson. Their point's going to fire another one down into the corner. Out to their point again. Skates up a little bit, comes across center ice, or center of the zone, I should say. Now back out to their point. She's going to fire one down just a bit outside. And now Charlotte, I believe, is going to get called for cross-checking. So we'll have two in the sin bin. We're playing 3-on-5. Wagner, Jansky, and Avery on the ice for one way. As the puck comes out, they're going to fire one down, tipped off their own player out of the way of the shot. As the Monarchs grab it back, looking for options. Puck comes up. Now from the point, tries to get one in, deflected there by Wagner. Now another centering pass comes up. Jansky grabs it, fires it off the board, and sends it to neutral ice. Minute 23 left in the first power play. And we'll get Layla back on the ice. Monarchs grab the puck, now come into the zone with it. As we're still 3-on-5, there's a shot up and over the top of Peterson. Jansky gets it, tries to send it down, but gets sent into the boards by the Monarchs. They fire one down. Now Wagner's going to get the rebound. She's going to skate up with it. Brings it here, now sends it down deep into the zone. 52 seconds left on the power penalty kill, I should say. As the puck gets sent down, Hefner and Emma check on for one way. And there'll be icing called on the Monarchs with 42 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Brooke goes to face off. Puck comes out. Monarchs grab it. Here they come up the ice. Met by Hepner and Emma. Monarchs with it now. Skates a circle. Stopped there by Emma with her shin. Now puck's out front of Peterson. Now she's going to stop and cover it. 22 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. 5-on-3. As the puck comes out, Monarchs send it off her own player, shoots and scores. As the Monarchs will take a 2-1 lead over One-way. We'll gain a player onto the ice. Still on a penalty kill with 34 seconds remaining. As Brooke faces off. Puck goes over to Layla. Layla sends it down into the zone. She's going to chase. Puck now comes out. Monarchs have it. Coming back into the zone from the point, tries to fire one down, stopped there by Emma. Now the puck goes over towards Layla. She's going to fire one, or tries to keep it out, but Monarchs are able to keep it in their zone on this penalty kill. And now we're back to full strength. As Charlotte checks onto the ice. Back to 5-on-5. That one sent down. Emma trying to clear it out. Monarchs get it back. Fires another one down into the corner of the net. And they're going to take a 3-1 lead. Betsy faces off. Puck goes down into our defensive zone. They're going to battle it out along the boards. As Ellie gets the puck and sends it down into the zone. Met there by Soph. Now comes back over to Avery. That one's going to sneak by. But Ellie gets right there to send it down. Now Avery takes a shot there, blocked down by their goalie. 3:26 left in the second. Here comes the Monarchs up the ice. Shot there, deflected by Avery. Avery with it now, sends it over to Sophie. Sophie trying to clear it out, but the Monarchs keep it in. And the puck's going to go back behind the net as Avery grabs it. And the Monarchs fire another one down, stopped there by Peterson. Rebounded by the Monarchs as Avery trying to clear it out of the zone. Now picked up by Charlotte. Charlotte sends it over to... Hey, there we go. That was a cheap shot. She just took out Soph. A little intentional. So that'll be a power play for One-way. As the puck comes out, Charlotte's going to fire one down, stopped by their goalie, and we get a whistle. Wagner to face off. Monarchs grab the puck. 2 on her. Puck comes over to Avery. Avery turns, sends it back down into the zone. Met there by Wagner. Wagner looking for the centering pass. Puck comes out over to Charlotte. Charlotte sends it back down into Wagner. As Wagner battles it out along the boards. Trying to get the puck out. Jansky gets it, sends it down into the zone. Emma waiting for it down there. Now Charlotte's going to grab it. Tries to send it down off the skate of a Monarch. And Avery will pick it up in center ice. Turns, skates into the zone with it. Comes in, tries to backhand one in, has it deflected. Gets her own rebound. Now Wagner gets it back, tries to get it around the corner. Puck's out front yet. And that's... looked like it was going in. But she covered it up in time. 1 minute left on the power play for one way. We need a goal here with 1:37 remaining in the second period. As the puck comes out, goes over to Emma. Emma sends it back over to Charlotte. She's going to fire one down, deflected. Now rebounded by Jansky. She's going to fire one down, deflected off the goalie. Rebounded by Wagner. Wagner with it now, trying to get it out. Gets one back behind the net to Jansky. Jansky with it now behind the net. Sends it out over to Charlotte. Charlotte fires one down again. And blocked by their goalie. And they're going to get another penalty on a hook. And we'll go on a 5-on-3 here for 36 seconds. Let's go, girls! Wagner to set up on the face-off. Puck comes out over to Emma. Puck, there's a broken stick. She's out there without a stick. There's another one that fires down. Picked up by Jansky. Centered it. Backhanded by Wagner. That one sneaks by. As Wagner gets in there trying to get the puck. The Monarchs come out with it though. One's going to get sent down. 43 seconds remaining. 4 seconds on the first power play. As Wagner grabs the puck, 32 seconds left. She's going to bring it up. Comes into the zone with it. Fires one down off the goalie. Jansky grabs that one. Goes for a centering pass to Wagner. Not there. Now Hefner steps up. Pinched along the boards, 15 seconds remaining. They're back to 4-on-5. Now Wagner gets it, sends it over to Jansky. Jansky with it now, tries to get a shot off, deflected off of a skate. And we get a whistle. 5.2 seconds remaining in the second period. Wagner with the face-off, sends it across the center, and the Monarchs try and sending it down, and that's going to end this second period with the one-way Athletics down by 2 goals to the Monarchs. to start off this second or third period as Brooke, Layla, Charlotte, Avery, and I think Ellie are on the ice for one way. As the puck comes out, Monarchs go and send it down. That's going to be icing. No? Oh, that's right. They're on a power play. Never mind. Pinched into the corner. We're still 4 on 5 here as the puck comes out. Kept in there by Ellie. As one way goes to try and bring it up. Brooke has it snatched away. Now Avery grabs it back, fires it up to Layla. Layla has it in front here and sends it down into the zone. Monarchs turn, send it back out to neutral ice. Avery picks it up at neutral ice. Now down into the zone it goes. Ellie grabs it, fired, stopped by their goalie. 14:05 remaining in the third period. Monarchs have it off the face-off. Charlotte able to keep it in the zone. Monarchs with it now, trying to get it out. Cross center ice, now into the zone. As Brooke pinches on her. Avery grabs the puck. She's going to skate up with it. Brings it across center ice. Comes into the zone with it. Sends it back. Now a centering pass over to Soph. Soph races over, grabs it, sends it back to Ellie. And that one gets stripped away as Charlotte grabs it now on the back ice. Over to Avery. Now sent forward. As the Monarchs have it now. Trying to clear it out as Betsy gets in there. Now tipped there by Emma. And the Monarchs grab it. Try and bring it up ice. They get it into the zone, met by Hefner. Centering pass there, comes back out to their point. Point turns, makes a move, whiffs on the shot. And now Emma grabs the puck. Here she comes up the ice. She's got Jansky off to her right. Fired, stopped there, and they get a whistle. And the ref says, I blew the whistle too early. My bad. Yes, it is. .26 remaining in the game. As Betsy gets it, sends it back here to Addie. And then rebounded. Oh, just missed it. As the Monarchs get the puck back and go to bring it up ice. They turn, fire one down behind Peterson. Rebounded by the Monarchs. Now Hefner grabs it. Tries to push it out of the zone, but the Monarchs are there to keep it in. Monarchs have it now behind Peterson. Sends it out to their point. Point fires one down, bounces and into Peterson's glove with 11:44 remaining in the game. Wagner to the face-off. Puck comes up, picked up by Avery. Avery with it now behind Peterson. Skates around one defender. Now comes up to the middle of the ice. Now comes to bring it in the zone. Has it swiped away, and the Monarchs have the puck back. They go to bring it up ice. Into the zone they go. Ellie has it, brings it down into the zone, goes for a centering pass to Wagner. It's broken up. Layla sends one down, puck now in front, and we get a whistle. 11:07 remaining in the game. Wagner to face off. Puck comes out. The Monarchs get it. Skate behind their goalie. And they're going to bring it up ice. Across center ice. Comes into the zone. Met by 2. Avery on the D. Knocks that puck away. Now stopped there by Avery. She's trying to send it out. Monarchs grab it right back, bring it into the zone. Tries to shoot, blocked there by Charlotte. Picked up by Ellie. Ellie tries to send it up to Wagner. That one's going to sneak down ice as the Monarchs grab it behind their net. Chased there by Wagner. Here comes the Monarchs up the ice. Into the zone they go. She goes coast to coast. As Avery gets a stick on it, stops it. And here comes Avery up the ice. 10 minutes remaining in the game. She sends it up to Layla. Layla's going to fire one down just a bit outside. 10 minutes remaining in the game. We could use a goal or two here. As Charlotte gets one, she's going to fire one down. Has it tipped down into the corner. Monarchs go to clear the zone. They have it out to center ice. Now fires one down. Just outside of Peterson. Sophie sends it across over to Emma. Now into Brooke. Brooke skates in with it. Goes behind the net. Over to Hepner. Hepner fires it back down into the corner. Monarchs have it in the corner. That one was tipped there by Hepner. Here comes the Monarchs up the ice.
Come on!
No icing was called there. 9 minutes remaining. As Hepner has it, she fires it up to Soph. The Monarchs grab it right back. Addie gives it over to Soph. Soph sends it across. And now dumps it down into the zone as One Way gets a line change. Monarchs with it now, trying to clear it out of the zone. Jansky tips it right back over to Betsy. Now back to Jansky. Jansky tips it back down to Betsy. She gets tripped, no call. Betsy goes for a centering pass. Nobody was home. And here comes the Monarchs up the ice. Betsy gets the puck right back, sends it across over to Ellie. Ellie tries to bring it into the zone, stolen away there by the Monarchs. Now Jansky steals it, fires off the shin of the Monarch player. Avery sneaks the puck back. And we're going to get a penalty here on Jansky as she's going to go to the sin bin. That's only her first penalty.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Pay more attention to the calls. Worrying about the penalties. As the Monarchs have it, they'll send it across ice. Ellie with it now, tries to fire it across. That one's going to go up and hits the banner. And we'll get a whistle. A little short ref here is not taking any kind of words of wisdom to him. As Wagner's going to battle it out. Monarchs get it back. They're going to fire one down. Glove save there by Peterson. 7:17 remaining. Puck comes out. Stolen away there by Wagner. Here comes Wagner up the ice. Shot. Oh, just missed it. Picked up by Emma. Emma gets the rebound. Has it now behind the net. Sends it out over to Avery. Avery stops. She's going to fire one down. That one's going to go back behind the net. And the Monarchs rebound. And look to clear the zone. Here they come up the ice. As Avery skates over, taps it back to center ice. 48 seconds left on the penalty kill. Ellie with it now, turns, tries to fire it down. That one's going to go all the way down on end. Avery chases. Oh, come on. Wow. I'm going to give these guys a C on. Monarchs with it now. Send it out over to Wagner. She's going to fire one down to the opposite end. 16 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. 9 seconds remaining. Emery. Get ready to go. As that one's going to get sent down, Jansky goes to chase. Grabs the puck back, turns. Tries to send it back to Charlotte. Charlotte's going to pick it up, centers it. Shot! Rebound, shot! And covered up by their goalie. Had some options there, just couldn't get one to land. Nice job there by their goalie. Puck's in the net though, so I'm not sure what happened there. All right, they're going to call it a goal. All right, we'll take it. As Wagner grabs the puck, sends it down. This could be a barn burner ending here. Getting a little chippy. As Jansky steals the puck, she's going to come back into the zone. Trap! Here comes the Monarchs, and now they're going to call offsides. How is that not a trip? As Monarchs come out with it. Puck goes down into the corner. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Puck out to their point. Point's going to fire one down back behind Peterson. Now into the net the puck goes, and we'll get a whistle. Puck comes out to the point. Point fires one down, tipped off by Charlotte. There's another shot blocked. Rebounded as we'll go back to full strength. As Emma's going to come onto the ice, and we'll be back to full strength here. Puck goes down into the boards. Charlotte trying to send it out. And gets it down to the Monarchs area. And here comes the Monarchs back up the ice. Puck behind the net. Monarchs with it now, trying to get it out. And that one's going to clear the zone. And they'll have to reset. Emma getting a stick on it there. Now the puck's going to go down, dribble down into the corner. 3:41 left in the game. One way down by 1 goal. As the Monarchs have it now, send it down into their zone. Puck sent across over to Jansky. Jansky turns. Goes to bring it up ice, brings it across center ice, now dumps it down into the zone. Jansky goes back, gets the puck, sends it out to her point. Avery from the point tries to get a shot off. That one shot right into the shin. And now here comes the Monarchs up the ice. Fired, glove stopped there by Peterson. Rebounded by Addie. And Addie's going to go bringing it up the ice. Now dumps it down into the zone. Puck out to center ice. Emma getting a stick on it, or Ellie getting a stick on it, and Jansky sends it down into the zone. Puck goes down and around, 2:42 left in the game. Jansky gets it in the corner, sends it over to Wagner. And the Monarchs get it back. And now they're going to send that one down, and they'll get icing with 2:25 remaining in the game. Timeout one way. right, 2:25 left in the game. One way down by 1 goal, 2-3. See if we can get this tied up as we yanked our goalie. Jansky to face off. Tries to get the puck going as Monarchs grab it back. They go to bring it up. They take a shot just a bit outside. Now rebounded by Wagner. Wagner fires it up ice. There's a cross check in the back. Avery goes for the rebound or the pick up the puck. Sends it forward to Emma. Emma taps it, tries to get it into Jansky. Now the Monarchs get it back. They fire it across ice. She turns, sends one down. Avery gets a stick on it. Avery with it now with 1:42 remaining. Puck comes out to their point. Now over to Jansky. Jansky's going to turn, brings it into the zone, comes up, gets it over to Wagner. And the Monarchs get the puck back. 1:27 remaining. Avery taps it towards the boards. Monarchs try and get it going. She comes up, takes a shot, and that one's going to go in. As the puck comes back to Charlotte, Charlotte turns, sends it up to Emma. Emma skates in, comes up, tries to get a shot. That one's going to go off of a skate. Jansky goes for a centering pass. That one's going to be deflected as the Monarchs get it back. Comes down to Avery, 56 seconds left. Avery has the puck, turns, makes a move. Puck now over to Charlotte. She tries to clear it out of the zone. Over to Jansky. Jansky sends it up to Wagner. Now it's going to get sent back as the Monarchs send it back down into the zone with 42 seconds remaining. Monarchs come out with it. Shot there deflected by Avery. Monarchs go for another one, deflected. That one's going to go into the board. 25 seconds remaining as Avery grabs the puck. Goes to skate forward, has it deflected. Now picked up by Wagner. Wagner's going to turn, brings it up ice. She has Avery off to her right. Wagner takes a shot there, stop, gets her own rebound, fires, and blocked. That one's going to go into the corner. 7 seconds left, and that's going to go all the way down. And they'll probably end the game here with one way taking the loss, 2-4 over Minnesota Monarch.